back in May of 2018, this homeless guy named Michael helped out these two old ladies, these Asian women aged 77 and 79 who were attacked by another homeless guy.
Oh, I saw this shit.
Wait, everybody's homeless in the story?
No,
just not the Asian ladies.
And so there's this guy that's just walking up to these women and I don't know where he attacks them, and so that's when Michael comes in and saves the day. So I'm gonna show you guys surveillance footage.
This was pretty crazy.
2018?
Yes.
Oh.
But it recently has surfaced, like his interview that I'm about to play for you guys has recently surfaced, so a lot of people have eyeballs on it now again.
How do they know it's 2018? He's using 2018 lingo?
I
don't know.
His clothes.
Oh.
No, this story was reported, but this interview was from back then.
Okay.
I think it resurfaced because you know how right now there's all this like violence against Asians, like from the corona to just random like, you know, like the can guy that's getting attacked and things. So
Yeah, right.
So I think a lot of things like this are surfacing.
When I saw this, I thought it was new.
Same.
Me too. I didn't know.
Alright,
Back in 2018, way back when.
Here we go.
this is so sad.
Down the block, minding my business, and the guy over there hits her with the glass and she knocks out. He hits her friend coming out the store. Basically, I just chased him and held him down till the cops got here.
And I saw that she was bleeding as soon as I came up closer, and she was just like, it was bad. And then I guess they were trying to tell us to call the police, so I started calling the police as soon as I came in. And they were trying to break up the fight, but he kept on saying that he was gonna kill him. So it was just, he didn't let him go.
Who's that guy? The homeless guy?
The attacker, yeah.
And then ladies, don't do that. That's not right. On Mother's Day
came out of nowhere, huh?
You know, if you're crazy, go get help. There's help out here. These people act like it's not help. They don't want the help. I've been homeless a long time, and I don't beg and ask for nothing. I make a way every day for myself.
Damn, that guy just came out and just...
Yeah,
That's crazy.
He had an eye patch and shit too. That means they fucked him up probably.
That guy reacted fast, by the way.
Yeah.
That was like instantaneous.
Wow.
Like an instant rescue.
He's seen it all.
Oh, they caught the other guy too that was harassing the can collector guy.
Yeah.
He was an old man. He was like in his like mid 60s or something.
Oh, what a loser.
Yeah. And then they said that he had a prior incident where he jacked the cans from that guy.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Just wasn't
that's
filmed.
like he's like a bully to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
I love how the Asian guy, he goes, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna go down the same street.
Hey man, just collecting his cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this recently and I thought it was a new video. Do you think like have people been posting this to be like, oh my god, there's as another like, hey, Asian people are being bullied?
Yeah, I mean, there's this new this one is I think it's to show that there are, you know, cases where there are black people coming out in helping Asians, because I think there's a low IQ group of people that think that there's some type of one-way hate that's going on.
Right.
It's like, we can't perpetuate that kind of fucking
It's
narrative.
like black
you know?
people hate Asians, some kind of bullshit.
Yeah, like there's
Because
some
of that
kind
recent can thing?
Yeah, and then right after that, there's been other incidents. Like even today, there's that one dude in the bus that was harassing the Asian guy, and he was doing the Febreze shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just so happened to be like a black guy that's doing it. I actually had to talk about this in my Citizens of Jomalia group because there was racism toward the black community coming from angry Asians. And I was like, at the end of the day, folks, we can't stoop down to that level of thinking that
everyone.
one group is ridiculous. I'm like, majority of every race, they want peace, they want community, they want safety, they want all these things. You can't let the bully group of that community be like the representative. Yeah, because
People just want to go to work and take care of their families and shit.
that's the majority of people in
Right.
general. And then you can't say like, oh, all black people hate Asians or whatever. Like, these aren't average everyday black people. These guys are like homeless, they're crazy, they're thugs, they're like not the actual representatives, right?
I think
they're
like
the
you said-
losers of the community.
I think most people know that, I hope. But I think like you said,
The loudest-
low IQ
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
people, maybe on Twitter and stuff, who are like, you know, this means all black people are like this. That's wild.
And also I feel like
They're like, we gotta stop the violence against Asians. And I'm like, okay, look, I'm not even denying the fact that this is happening, right? But at the same time, you can't make it seem like it's like a race riot or like some type of targeted assault from the black community.
right.
Yeah, it's the blue dot effect.
They're looking for it, right?
Yeah, they're looking for it.
That's the thing. I feel like anybody that didn't like that anybody that doesn't like Asian people now didn't like Asian people to begin with. It's not just because of coronavirus, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, they already felt a way, and this is just an excuse, you know? Just like kind of like how all the white supremacists came out when they felt like it was okay to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hate somebody already, you're gonna hate somebody. And like, I see these videos, and I never once am I like, oh man, black people hate Asian people. You know, like I felt like these are just a handful of isolated incidents.
Yeah. But when you identify with a tribe so hard that you're in your tribe so much, and then you see other people as other tribes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if my whole life is like white shit and I'm around white people all the time and I'm in white land, if I see Asian people doing something or black people doing something, and I'm just about white land, then I'm like, whoa, that's not happening in white land. You know what I'm saying? So then, then everybody becomes enemies through proxy and not because of actual earned shit.
And it's like these stupid mental shortcuts that people have, right? And they have to fight against something. But in reality, in every single case that we've been seeing, like for example, the can collector guy, right? He's had nothing but positive things to say about the community that he was collecting cans from. And he's like, don't let that be a representative of this culture or this group or whatever.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that are outraged and upset, and they're like, we gotta stop the black violence against Asians and whatever. And I'm like, man, if you ever grew up in these kinds of neighborhoods, you know it's a shitty neighborhood problem, not a race problem. Like, there are shitty Asian kids out there that are going out jumping other races too. Like, I've seen it firsthand. Like, it's not like this one group is just more violent than this group, or just, you know, it doesn't make any sense. Like, did you grow up in a fucking bubble where you didn't see shit like this?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because if you grew up in a shit neighborhood, everyone's violent to each other.
Yeah. The same black bullies are beating up the other black kids, the Mexican kids, whatever, all the other kids.
Yeah.
But
It's just the bullies.
yeah, they're just bullies in general.
My mom was in school in the South during, like, when they were integrating the schools, and she had like a big, strong black dude, like literally out of the kindness of his heart, escorting her to each of her classes, because it was scary then between the races. Like, there was fights breaking out randomly, people throwing chairs down hallways and downstairs. Like, it was not like just simple shit. But this guy, he, like, my mom was never like, well, black people are like this, because she had a black guy who was taking care of her.
She might have had a fat ass too.
You know what I'm saying?
The guy with the black guy was like, dang.
But so that's what it is, right? So there were black kids at her school who were violent, and then there were white kids at her school that were violent. Yeah. But the idea that all of them were violent, or all of them were one way or the other, is so stupid. Yeah.
And then you got a bunch of ignorant ass people feeding into it online. Yeah, I had to unfollow somebody that retweeted something onto my feed, and I was like, oh, fucking up my vibe, bro. Nobody we know, nobody y'all know. And I was just like, somebody I met in the past.
Not even that you know.
I don't even know this person. But I was like, ugh. Like, and I saw the responses to their retweet. I was like, ugh, I gotta get this out of my universe, man, because I'm like, it was obviously people that had grown up in like just secluded areas, and they were just ignorant to a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and just feeding into whatever they read or whatever like headline they saw. I was like, ugh, get this out of here.
Same shit happens with religion too. It's like, oh, well, the Jews are this, or
politics.
Muslims are this. Yeah, exactly.
And it's funny that the people sometimes that are trying to stop racism are actually perpetuating it by thinking the same way. They don't think that what they're doing isn't the same level. And then when you create blanket statements like that, it really just, I don't know, man. I'm like, I just want to run away from human beings sometimes. It's some stupid ass shit. But I guess the group that's trying to spread awareness of the violence and all that, I mean, it's good that we're seeing it, I guess, because, you know, we need to make sure that we don't make those mistakes. But then how people are reacting to it in a way that's making it worse, I don't know how to stop that, because people are just fucking dumb.
Yeah, and there was someone tagged me in a video, because, you know, of course they always tag all of us because, you know, we're Asian and we have an audience and shit. But like, there was one video that I was tagged in where it was like Asian couple gets jumped like on a train or something in Philadelphia, and like the video was so messy, I couldn't even see if the couple was Asian.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, no, some there were 2 kids that were getting jumped, and then the guy was like,
yeah,
like huddling.
Were they Asian? You could see?
Yeah, they were like Chinese kids or something.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know. There's a lot of mixed stuff. Like some stuff said that it was like a corona racism thing. It was another thing. It was just kids being bullies, whatever.
Right.
I didn't really know, but I mean, there are a lot of news coming out right now because I think it all started off with corona racism, right? And then there's like a Singaporean kid out in England that got beat the fuck up.
I saw his face. Yeah.
Yeah, because of coronavirus or whatever. There's that other video of that Chinese dude smoking a cigarette, and then the guy pours water on him.
That guy is talented. Did you see that video?
Where he caught the foot?
No, well, he ran after him first, and then after that guy got away, then he exhaled, and all the smoke came out. He was taking his last hit when someone threw water on him. He held that shit the whole time, and he ran after him, and then finally like,
like, what? And then later he caught him and then he grabbed his foot and like I was like, damn, dude. And then that headline wrote Asian man fights back, and I was like, that wasn't really fighting back, was it?
He tried. He caught the foot and everything. Well, what was impressive to me about that video was like he caught the guy after he had already put on a jacket. Like it was like, did the guy throw the water on him and then come running around again? Like like what was going on? I don't know, man. It's a bunch of it's just so much stuff coming out. And it's really hard to tell, like in the subway video with the kids getting jumped, I couldn't even tell what was going on. And I feel like a lot of times, you know, like not that racism isn't happening because of the coronavirus, but there's just so much shit that's like kind of like bandwagoning, and I don't want to be so quick to hop on and be like, oh man, you know?
And it's sometimes if we don't back up the narrative of what's popular, it seems like we're not backing up Asians in general. But I'm never brushing things under the rug. I'm always trying to look at it as like, wait, let's be intelligent here. Should we act emotionally here? Should we just take a step back and see the situation as independent cases? And I think we can create a lot of damage by saying, hey, right now there's a huge attack from black people on Asians. If we said that with our voice, then what we do is we rally up like a race war. Yeah. And that's what I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to bring people together. So I never see it as us versus them. I see it as, hey, America's got a problem.
Yeah.
And it's poverty, and it's lack of education, and it's lack of money, lack of a lot of shit that creates, anger and aggression among people that feel forgotten.